Hi, this is Anastasia and Ellen, and this is our third advice in our advice column on YouTube. Today's topic, as I say in my very bad British accent,
It's
is...
even worse than my one.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
kidding, my one is a lot worse than hers is.
Indeed. You need to go ask Becky for that one, or Chelsea.
I did talk to Becky about this one. She said it was a pretty good imitation.
I don't think so. Anyway, our topic today is about religion and how people shouldn't fight over it. After all, we all know what's going on in the world with terrorism, people dying, people fighting over it, saying this is the right belief, that's the wrong belief, and that's the right God, and that's the wrong gods, and all of that mess. It's a very serious mess. People should honestly not fight over it, and nobody knows what really is happening. Nobody. Unless you're dead. And even then you might know.
And all those particular people who claim to have risen from the dead during an operation, all that stuff, it's not real. They've proven it's hallucinations. Lack of oxygen to the brain can do that to a person. Hello, you're knocked out on a table and you see a bright surgical light. That's the amazing white light that you're not supposed to walk forward to. But the thing is, if you actually think about it, when they're dead, so-called dead, lying on the table, they can't control what their brain is doing. In their brain, they're hallucinating. With the lack of oxygen to the brain, they can only go a specific amount of time before they would die. But they get saved before that. It's not a death experience.
However, if you believe that, that's perfectly fine. We're not saying you shouldn't believe that.
Yes.
It's a possibility.
Right.
It's always a possibility.
That's
However,
what scientists believe.
That's the scientific version. Thank you, Ellen. And also, no offense to Catholicism or Christianity or many other religions, because I have nothing against any religions. But a lot of it comes from pagan religions. For example, this is a really good example. Christmas. As some people know, Jesus Christ was not born on Christmas. He was born in March. And the only reason that Christmas was celebrated as the birth of him was so that it would actually just replace the winter solstice, a pagan tradition. And, well, basically... Cindy, don't climb on the computer. Sorry, my dog is climbing on the computer. Anyways, what I was saying was that they basically replaced the winter solstice, with pagan religion, so that more pagans and such would go to Christianity. Anyway, and many, in churches today, many symbols are triquetras or even pentagrams. By the way, triquetra is, it's a sign for women and feminism and, like the power of women. And pentagram, many people think it's like Satanist and all sorts of crap, but it's actually just a sign of protection. Like, that's it. It's just, like, the cross is a sign of hope. I'm not sure if that's the exact definition. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
The cross is the symbol that Jesus Christ died to save us, and we shall all be born again in heaven and because of his sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposedly born and raised Catholic. I've been to CCD. I've been confirmed, First Holy Communion.
I was Greek Orthodox.
But I'm no longer. I stopped believing long ago.
I basically I don't even know. I mean, I'm only 15. I'm gonna basically study all religions and make my own, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, my name, Anastasia, means she will rise again, like Jesus Christ. So if I wanted to, like many people might, I could believe that I'm gonna come back from dead. Who knows? I could be a zombie or a vampire. But the truth is, nobody knows. Therefore, no one has the right to fight over it. No one has the right to fight. Because no one knows. And if you think you know and you think you're positive, you don't know. No offense to anyone who truly believes. I'm sure you truly believe your religion. There's nothing wrong with that. Faith is one of the best things in the world. It's the best thing to have to keep you sane. Trust me, I know. But don't pressure other people.
It's wrong, and they'll grow to not they won't appreciate it. Trust me. I get enough heck from it. Heck, I'm not going to use the language. I get enough heck from it from my family for what I believe personally.
You can believe whatever you want. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't force other people to believe it. Especially if you're a teenager. Let's say you are grown up. Let's say you're grown up as a Catholic, but you want to be Hindu. That's not funny.
I know it's not funny, but I'm like, yeah.
Well, anyway, if you wanted to do that, like, many parents today, they pressure their kids. They're saying, you are this, you believe in God, you better do it. Like my parents, they say, if I ask them, what religion am I? Greek Orthodox, that's that.
With my parents, I brought this whole entire debate up with my family. I'm just like, so, I don't have to go to church, right? And they're just like, why wouldn't you have to go to church? And I'm like, because I don't believe in that. And they sort of like spazzed at me. My mom, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
Curse, 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 curse.
I mean, to pressure
My
children
dad-
at an early age, I'm sorry for interrupting you,
Go right ahead.
but, just to pressure them at an early age, you have no right as a parent to pressure them about religion at an early age. They don't know anything about the world yet. I mean, I might like to think that I know a lot about stuff. I mean, hell, you're listening to me for advice. But nobody knows the truth. And nobody should pressure anybody, especially at a young age, into a religion. You can give them the option, say, hey, this is what I believe. Here's the information. You can believe in it too. But you cannot say, this is the right and that's wrong. You don't have the right, the privilege to say what religion is right and what is wrong. I mean, now of course, with Satanism or like sacrificing people, that is what like killing people is wrong. Believing in something is technically not wrong as long as you don't hurt anybody, including animals. Or
I'm going to put my
it's a very iffy topic.
I'm going to put my 2 cents in here. Personally, I'm sadistic. I enjoy watching pain in others. And slightly masochistic. I enjoy pain in
Yes, she
myself.
is my friend.
I'm
I'm not like that.
If you do believe in that, and it is your religion and all this other crap about killing people for human sacrifices and stuff, I say, if it's not against the law where you live, go for it. But in most
remember
places,
your
it is.
But remember your morality. Just remember what's right or wrong. Don't do it for a god or God.
Right. Don't do it for God. Do it for yourself.
Do what you know is right and what's legal.
Legal keyword, because otherwise you can be arrested. And you don't want your rights read to you. It's really annoying.
Basically, what we're saying, there's just so many different layers into this one topic, and we're diving into it way too fast and way too young in age. What we're saying is, keep it legal, keep it safe, don't pressure other people, and don't force it on other people, and
Remember your
don't fight about
morals.
it. Morality, being legal, just being
Just
a
be
good person.
yourself.
Be yourself, and don't make other people act like you. Not everybody wants to act like her. Nobody wants to act like her. She's crazy.
Thank you so much.
And trust me, if you knew me, you wouldn't really want to act like me.
Your choice. Just make sure you make the right one.
And don't fight with other people, especially with what's going on today.
You never know what could happen. One little fight could lead to a war.
Religion is a very, very difficult topic. It's very difficult. And my dog is biting the computer. So I'm going to pick her up again. It's a very difficult topic. It's very stressful. So do not mock other religions. Don't fight with anyone about religion. Basically, when it comes to religion, it's private. Keep it to yourself. You can tell people what you are. That's fine. But just don't hold prejudice. I don't know if I can say it any simpler. That was Anastasia, and Ellen on one of our more serious advice. Bliss. And yes, I know this is a British curse something or other, but I mean it in a good way. Bye-bye.
That's where I have my comment.